The year 1947 marked the end of British colonial rule in India, but it also brought about a tumultuous partition, dividing the subcontinent along religious lines. This division gave birth to two nations: India, predominantly Hindu, and Pakistan, created as a homeland for Muslims. Pakistan itself was geographically unusual, comprised of two wings, West Pakistan and East Pakistan, separated by thousands of miles of Indian territory. While the idea of a shared religion underpinned the creations of Pakistan, it soon became evident that deep-seated cultural, linguistic and economic differences existed between the two wings. The seeds of discord were sown right from the beginning. West Pakistan, with its closer proximity to the seat of power, quickly assumed a dominant role. This dominance manifested in various forms, from political representation to economic policies, leaving East Pakistan feeling increasingly marginalized and unheard. The promise of a nation united by faith soon gave way to a reality of internal divisions and simmering resentment. The political landscape of newly formed Pakistan reflected the growing disparity between the two wings. Despite East Pakistan having a larger population, West Pakistan held more political power. This imbalance meant that key decisions were often made without considering the needs and aspirations of East Pakistan. Economically, East Pakistan, despite being a major jute producer, found itself lagging behind as resources were disproportionately allocated to the West. This economic exploitation further fueled resentment in the East. The sense of being treated as a colony rather than an equal partner within the federation grew stronger. The Bengali population in East Pakistan began to see their cultural and linguistic identity being sidelined in favor of Urdu, the language spoken in West Pakistan. This attempt to impose a single identity on a diverse population further alienated the Bengalis, who took immense pride in their rich literary and cultural heritage. The imposition of Urdu as the sole national language in 1948 proved to be a pivotal moment in the struggle for Bengali identity. The Bengali Language Movement, ignited by this decision, saw widespread protests and demonstrations across East Pakistan. Students, intellectuals and ordinary citizens united in their demand for recognition and respect for their mother tongue. The movement reached its peak in 1952 when police opened fire on peaceful demonstrators, killing several students. These martyrs, known as the language martyrs, became powerful symbols of Bengali nationalism and resistance against cultural hegemony. The brutal response of the West Pakistani government only served to strengthen the resolve of the Bengali people. The demand for autonomy and self-determination gained momentum, fueled by the realization that their language, culture and political rights were under threat. In 1970, Cyclone Bhola struck East Pakistan, causing widespread destruction and claiming hundreds of thousands of lives. The inadequate response of the West Pakistani government further alienated the Bengali population. It exposed their marginalized status within Pakistan. The 1970 general elections proved to be a turning point. The Awami League won a landslide victory, securing a majority in the National Assembly. However, the West Pakistani establishment refused to accept the results. This solidified the Bengali people's resolve to break free from oppression. On March 25, 1971, the Pakistan Army launched Operation Searchlight. What followed was a horrific 9-month-long war marked by widespread atrocities. The Bengalis, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, put up a valiant fight. Millions sought refuge in neighboring India. India, under Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, provided crucial support to the Mukti Bahini. The war ended on December 16, 1971, with the surrender of the Pakistani forces. The birth of Bangladesh as an independent nation marked the triumph of the human spirit.